Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new vlog. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload all kind of book content and stuff like that. And if you're not new here, then welcome back. And without further ado, let's just get on with the video. If you haven't gathered by the title, we are doing a mood reading vlog. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I feel like a lot of the videos I've done recently have allowed me to do a bit of have been more lenient on the mood reading though, but like this is just a specific mood reading vlog. There's nothing else entitled to it. It's just mood reading a book. Now, I have actually got 2 books for this video, but this video has only been filmed over a week. I don't read that fast. I usually read a book a week at a push. However, I am doing an audiobook alongside reading a physical book, so I'm going to incorporate them both in here. We might not finish the audiobook. Hopefully we'll finish the physical book, but we will not finish the audiobook, probably not, but we will get a good chunk of the way through, I think, this week. So the 2 books I'm just going to tell you, I've kind of thought it through. I was going to go, I'm still reading a book currently right now for a different video, and I'm doing the intro whilst I'm still filming that, so maybe I'll change my mind when I've finished that book. Maybe like once I finished Caught Up by Liz Ford, I'll be like, oh, actually I don't want to read this book. But right now, currently, this is the book I want to read, so currently we're going to do that. So the book we're going to read physically is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I really, really want to read an Abby Jimenez book. And I know this is not my March TBR. My March TBR was actually Life is Short. Life's Too Short. But I was like more leaning towards this one right now. Like I really want to read, so we're going to read Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez as our physical book. Unless I change my mind, then it might not happen, but I do want to get to this one because her new one comes out on the 1st of April and I'm like so excited. So that is the one we're going to read. This is following Justin and Emma, and they both think they're cursed because every time, well, it says here, Justin, every woman he dates goes on to find their soulmate after the second they break up, and I feel like Emma said the same thing. I'm not 100% sure, but I am intrigued by this and I'm excited by it, and I just look at that cover. I just want to get into summer vibes now. We're in March, it's spring. It's only spring right now. We're not, excuse me. So it's not like it's going to be an extremely hot time right now, but I want to get prepared for summer and I really want to read this book so bad. So we are going to read this one. Fingers crossed I don't decide to change my mind after finishing Caught Up. The audiobook I'm listening to this week, and actually continue listening to because I actually started listening to it already, is Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. This is the 3rd book in the Boys and Tommen series. This follows Joey and Aoife, and I'm already thoroughly enjoying it, but I'm petrified of what's going to happen throughout this book. And I was going to just do this book and that's it, because I obviously want to read it, but I'm not reading it physically. I am listening to the audiobook for it, and I know I should just read it physically because I've read the other 2 physically, but I have it on Audible and I want to listen to it, so that's what I'm doing. So, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. It's not like I'm not getting, this is giving me 5-star feels just from the audiobook. Like, I'm not getting any different feelings than what I would have got if I read it physically, which is what I was worried about, because obviously I read Binding and Keeping 13 as on Kindle, but like as a physical copy, I guess you could say. But I didn't do that with this book. I literally read this I've listened to it, so yeah. But like even reading the line, like I know exactly what's going on. Like I'm not clueless, because sometimes in audiobooks I feel like I can easily switch off, but I haven't done that. So I'm really, really enjoying it so far as an audiobook. Okay, I have a little bit of things to update you on for this mood reading vlog. First of all, we did not go with Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. After I filmed that like intro clip me saying I was going to read it, I was still reading Caught Up at that time, and I was getting through Caught Up and I was like, I think I need a break from romance. I just need a little bit of a romance break, because I've read a lot of romance back to back, and that's fine, but I feel like in order for me to stay out of, I have to change it up every so often. So I've gone with a fantasy book, and I've gone with a fantasy book that I needed to read for so long. Instead of going for starting a new fantasy book series, I was like, you know what, we're going to try and continue a series. We're not doing a continued series, that's another video that I'm filming next. But I kind of want to read the next book in the series for that video. But in order to do that, I need to read this book. So I picked up, if I can pick it up, The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas. This is the 3rd book in the Throne of Glass series. However, this is one where people say you should read first. And then this is where people say you should read it after Air or Fire. I've just gone in publication order because I just thought it was easier, because I was getting so confused, and I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm just going to read this one next. And I'm only on chapter 6, and this is like 4 or 5 prequels in one? 5 prequels in one. So I've only got like, I haven't even got that long left. I feel like I've got like 30 pages left of the first prequel, and I feel like I could potentially finish that tonight. Which means we're making a good way through. I'm only 9% of the way through the book so far, which isn't actually that much. But I am really enjoying it so far, which is so surprising. But obviously they're different prequels, so I'm enjoying the first prequel. I'm enjoying seeing Selena's story from before she got taken and before the Final Glass series started, I guess you could say. Before everything happened. I don't know how to explain it without spoiling the first 2 books. I don't remember what happened in the second book, to be honest, because I read it so long ago. Like, I think I read it in August, which is so long ago, and I feel like I should have left it this long to read, but I don't know. So I feel like by the time I get to Air of Fire, because I know that picks up from like when we finished those books, I need to have like a reminder, of what happened in the second book. I remember what happened in the first book, don't remember what happened in the second book. I'm so tired. I am currently though enjoying it. I'm page 45. I've only read on my 2 lunch breaks today, and I have actually really enjoyed it. It feels weird reading from an actual physical book again after a while, because all I've read is my Kindle for the last 2 weeks straight. I haven't actually physically held a book in my hands to read in so long, so it is good to be reading it physically again. And honestly, I am enjoying it, and I am like enjoying seeing Selena with Sam, because we hear so much about Sam in the other 2 books, but spoiler, he dies. That's all I'll say. So it's nice to see how her relationship with Sam starts, I guess, and like I'm intrigued to see how it's gonna like flow through these prequels, and yeah, but I'm excited to get through this, and I'm glad I picked this up because I feel like I needed to get into the fantasy world, and I needed to get back into this series because I didn't want to like leave it for too long, because I do want to read Air of Fire and get through to the series this year, because it would be nice to get through a good chunk of it this year. So yeah, I'm so happy I picked this up. But also I have 2 other books. Obviously, you know, I said I was listening to the audiobook of Saving Six by Chloe Walsh, and I've listened to a good few chapters today. Not much, but like that much, but it's a good few chapters, and I've really enjoyed what I've listened to so far. Sorry, this much, not that one. I really enjoyed what I've listened to so far. I'm loving the story between Aoife and Joey. I'm loving hearing about their relationship and how they met. Also seeing Joey's side of the story, because I guess you can kind of get glimpses at the story, what happened with Joey and his family. Like, you got glimpses throughout Shannon's story that it was hard for Joey, but you just don't really see his side of anything, because obviously it's Shannon's story. So getting Joey's side of his story, what happened, it's like, oh, it's intense, and I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen within the next, like, last 45%, because I'm like 44% of the way through the book. So I've got like 46% left to go, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Like, I can guarantee you when I get my credits renewed, which I think is on Wednesday, I'm going to like use the next credit to get Redeeming Six on there, so I can listen to that straight after, I have a feeling, because I just need to know what's going to happen. Like, obviously I can read that physically, but yeah, we'll see. I am like just really enjoying this book, and I'm so glad I'm just to do an audiobook for it, because chunky books like this put me off. So it's either I'll get Redeeming Six on my Kindle, or I'll buy it, use my credit and get it on audiobook, one of the two. Only because I find it really easier to read these books on Kindle, and I am really enjoying it, and it is giving 5-star feels. Like, I just really feel like a 5-star feel with this book. And then finally, which I didn't say because I wasn't really thinking about putting it in a mood reading vlog or even in a vlog, but I feel like I should, because I've listened to quite a bit today. I'm currently, for my non-fiction book of the year, because I said I'd only read one, but I was like, the goal was to read one at least. I'm listening to Buy Yourself to Damn Flowers by Tam Kerr. I love her YouTube. She really is the one who helped me get the idea of doing solo date diaries and actually going on solo dates. I really wanted to go on solo dates, and like, she talks a lot about it in this book as well, but this is just a book about like self-love, your self-love journey, but it's so good, and I think it's really helpful because it really hits, like, it says stuff like maybe you're thinking about, like, it's talking about like the real friends, like how to solo date, how to self-love and all that. Like, it's just so good. And I'm like 80% of the way through the book now. I say more like 85% of the way through. And literally I am really enjoying this. I bought this in October last year, and finally getting around to actually, I had to buy the audiobook because I was like struggling to pick it up, but actually I think if I want to do non-fiction, audiobooks are the way to go rather than physically, because as much as I love reading it physically, I just don't think I'm actually going to be able to read it myself because I just struggle. I want to read fiction, not, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but reading physically, non-fiction, it's just not giving me the same vibes as reading fiction physically, and I don't know. So yeah, I'm happy I'm listening to the audiobook for this. I'm mixing it up at work when I get a bit like I don't want to listen to any more Saving Six, but I don't want to listen to music. Not that I need to have my headphones in because I do play music in the office and it keeps me going, but sometimes it's nice just to have my own little things to focus. So yeah, making a good way through this book as well. And I love that it's pink. I love it. Hello, okay, I'm sorry, I look a little bit worse for wear. However, I thought I'd update you because I have actually finished this book. I did send a bookmark out, but I actually finished by listening to the rest of the audiobook at work today, Buy Yourself a Damn Flowers by Tam Kerr, and I honestly, I won't be rating it. I can't rate it. It's a non-fiction book. Like it's so helpful in like learning to love yourself. I'm a person who struggles and has, not now, but I'm really in my self-love journey and like learning to love myself and stuff and learning to set boundaries for myself and everything. And this book is just so helpful for me in that way. And like it reminds me of the importance of doing solo dates, and I cannot wait to go on my next solo date on Sunday because I have been really thinking about it and I've actually pushed myself out of my comfort zone. If you've watched my last 3 solo date diaries, you will see that one of them I didn't take myself for dinner, I literally went to the What's the Stage Awards, but both times for food I went to Slim Chickens, which is fine and I loved it. However, I'm taking myself to an actual restaurant this time. I'm taking myself to Bella Italia. I know that's not like that big of a deal as a restaurant, but it's still an actual restaurant and I've only ever gone there with people. I've never gone there on my own. So I feel like I'm slowly breaking out my comfort zone. Like to be fair, I have done Posadero Lounge on my own. So yeah, I might one day do a solo date day to Portsmouth, but I might do it when I'm in Portsmouth for the weekend. So like in May, I'm going to Portsmouth for a weekend to see with my friends on the Saturday. So depending on how hungover I am on a Sunday, I might just on a Sunday do a solo date day, come back later in the day and take myself for like lunch or something in Portsmouth, do a little bit of shopping and stuff because I love Portsmouth anyway. But yeah, but this really helped. Anyway, off topic, I really enjoyed this book and I am so happy I've actually finally read it, and I can say for once I've actually read a non-fiction book and I can take that off I've answered my goal. My goal was to read 1 non-fiction book in the year and I've read it. Hello, okay, I thought I'd update you because I haven't actually updated you since Tuesday. I actually haven't read anything at home since Sunday. Actually since Monday evening. I just haven't had the energy. Maybe Tuesday evening, I can't remember. Last night I did not have the energy to read after work because I did not sleep the night before. Tonight I was so tired because it was so hot at work. I need to get out of this jumper because I'm so hot anyway. It was so hot at work that it made me not want to read. Do anything, so now I'm tired, but I need to wake up because I've got rehearsals tonight. So yeah, but I thought I'd give you an update because I made a bit of a dent through both books, both Saving Six and Assassin's Blade. First of all, let's talk about Assassin's Blade because we've read the second the second novella in here. So so far we've read The Assassin and the Pirate Lord and the Assassin and the Healer, and I'm now on The Assassin and the Desert, which is 100 pages long. So yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying being back in this world. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think it's gonna be anything more than a 3-star, 3 point something. It's not like the best book. It's okay. Like, I think it is good that I'm reading it after reading the other 2 because like I know who Selena is, so I'm not having like understanding of like what she's doing, so it's making sense, but it's not like world breaking. It's not a world breaking fantasy book like the others probably would be. So yeah, but I am currently enjoying this so far, and yeah. And then Saving Six, we are 52% of the way through this book, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. Like, I really am still enjoying it. I'm loving it. I just want to know everything that's going on, and I'm hooked. Like, it is a 5-star read. I know it is. It's definitely my first 5-star of this series because it's so good. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I'm because I'm tired, I don't actually want to talk too much because I just want to chill. So I'm probably not. I'll catch up a bit later on this week. I'm hoping to finish this at least in this video because it's only going to be going on until Sunday. Hello, okay, we are on the last novella of this book and I feel like I have not got many clips of this mood reading vlog at all, like at all. However, I'm taking a break because I need a break, but I've listened to the rest, like the last one, so maybe when I get home with my friends, I'll just sit and read this tonight because it's not much. However, I think what I'm going to do is start doing some of the audio bit for Saving Six now when I play Animal Crossing. Why not? Because I'm playing Animal Crossing right now because I restarted my island the other day, and I was like, I might as well. So I'm trying to get my miles. I was like, I might as well restart my island. And so I'm doing that. So I might just listen to some of Saving Six. Let's just talk because the last video I just read actually was so much better than the second one and the third one. And I think it's because we got Sam back and we got to see the dynamic between Sam and Selena. We finally see where they, because if you've read the book, the first two, you know Sam is a prominent character in the books. So we've just even though he's dead, so you're seeing the relationship between Selena and Sam and it's making me so happy. So I'm intrigued to see what this last portion of the book has got to bring. So hopefully I can finish this tonight. The plan is to finish it tonight. If not, I'll finish it on the train tomorrow. And if that is the case, I'll finish the vlogs when I get home tomorrow. So maybe we just do that. But I am really enjoying it. With the last, what's this one called? The last one is called The Assassin and the Empire. I feel like we're gonna see where she ends up in the first book of Throne of Glass is how she gets there, I'm guessing. Okay, ignore the Animal Crossing sounds in the background. I can't remember to turn the speaker off quickly. However, we just listened to 2 chapters of this book and they just had their first kiss! Maybe not the ideal moment I thought it would be, but also it was the most gut-wrenching moment and it was perfect for the kind of story it is. Oh my god. I am in love with Joey and Eva. I love them so much and I'm just enjoying this so much. Like, oh, I can't tell you how much I love this book. I honestly don't think I'm going to finish this. I'm not going to finish this tonight or tomorrow, but I am thoroughly enjoying it. Okay, quickly updating the vlog whilst I look a little bit put together, but I didn't finish Assassin's Blade last night. I actually tried to, but I was like falling asleep. I didn't read until about 10:30, 10 to 11 because I got hooked on playing Animal Crossing all day when I got home from London, so I didn't finish it. However, I read a chapter of Assassin's Blade and I actually really enjoyed the chapter I read, so obviously a good thing. I just think it's actually the last novella is actually really good. Compared to the other, the two in between, the second two. The first one was good, the fourth one was good. I just didn't like the second two that much. But I am enjoying it, and my aim is to try and finish it today so I can start the next book for a different video. So hopefully I'll finish it tonight, and this mood reading vlog, which has been probably enough, is done. It's done. Hopefully I'll do another mood reading vlog very soon. However, I have enjoyed, the good thing about this mood reading vlog is I have enjoyed the book I picked up for it, so that's one good thing. Hello, sorry my hair is a bit messy. More like my fringes. I just got home from work and I thought I have to update you and end this vlog now because it is Monday, as I think I mentioned this morning, but I was waiting until I finished Assassin's Blade before I ended this video, so I can safely say, I can take this out, this is at the beginning, I have finished Assassin's Blade, and that ending made me nearly cry. I think if I wasn't at work and I finished it, I would have cried. I was like, oh my god. I mean, I knew what was coming because I've read the first two books, and I think maybe you should read this first because you don't know what's coming, so it would hit you more for the emotional impact of what happened. But knowing what happened also helped me get into this book, I think, and I think it made me really happy, and it made me excited to continue. Like, I'm not reading this Fire for my continued series video because I feel like I just need not to go straight into another book from the series, so I have decided not to, but to go back to the Zodiac Academy because I haven't actually read that for a while and I need to get back into it, so fair. But I'm going to give this a 3.25 stars because it was good. I think if it wasn't for the fact of like the middle two novellas being a bit blah, I might have given it more, but I actually did enjoy it. About 3.25 stars. I really enjoyed it and I liked being back in this world, so I'm excited to continue the series. Okay, I want to say I'm about 60% of the way through Saving Six as well. I actually listened to some of this at work as well as an audiobook, and I'm really enjoying it. The bits I've read so far, finally we're getting somewhere with Aoife and Joey, and I'm like, oh, I'm liking this. But what had happened was intense, I won't lie. I can't talk too much because I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just so good. So I am enjoying this world. I'm really hot, and I think it's just like this weather. But like hot, like I'm loving the sun, but it's quite warm. But yeah, I am enjoying it. But before I end this vlog, because I knew I wasn't going to finish Saving Six in this video, and I'm not planning to sit and finish that for this video. So yeah, I am really enjoying Saving Six and being in that world, and I cannot wait to actually finish it. But until then, you'll get that in a wrap up at some point when it is there. Maybe you'll get it in my continued series video because technically it's continuing a series, so I can use it as that as well, but we'll see. However, I did want to say I did buy a book today, and it is on my list of books I can get, and it was Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. I have been waiting for ages. I was hoping to wait until the sprayed edges went. Not because I don't like them, I do like the sprayed edges, but I just don't really like sprayed edges on books in the first place, so I was going to wait. But I was like, no, I want it. So I picked it up, and this is another little book it's a book based on, oh, my brain can't work. Wynn's best friend, Sarah, and her husband Caleb, who you see in the book about an Limb, because obviously they're best friends and like they're a prominent part of her life. But this is their story after that, I'm guessing, and I'm excited to get into this book and read it. So eventually I will. And look how cute this cover is, and it's where I like light coming in, like natural light at 5:09. We're loving it, the clock's forward, because now the sun's staying out longer, and that makes me happy. So yeah. Anyway, I bought this book. Anyway, I'm going to quit yapping, and I will end the vlog here. I'm going to quit yapping, but if you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video.